Hey Internet, it's RJ. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the show today. Now, today's episode, we are back with another installment of the Credit Card Madness Tournament. So, last go around, we had the Elite Eight. You guys have voted to figure out who's in and who's going home. So, we will go over those, see who won, see who's out and by how much. I'll give you some commentary. Then, of course, we will talk about the final four matchups, right? Only 4 cards left. We're getting down to the end. And if you're new here, then, of course, I'll tell you how you can vote and still participate in plenty of time, for the championship round. So if that sounds interesting to you, then go ahead, press the subscribe button, and let's get to work. Now, really quick here, in case you are new here, you're joining us just for the first time, the Credit Card Madness is the channel spin on the March Madness Tournament, which is, from the NCAA world, which is actually happening right now. So if your bracket is busted over there, I think they've only been playing for like a few days, but if your bracket's busted over there, you might as well come and join this tournament, because in this tournament, you actually get to vote and play a part in, who's going to go on and who's going home. So again, I will link all the previous videos down below so you can catch up, as well as the schedule, because we do have a few rounds left. Now, again, like we said in the beginning, last time saw the setup of the Elite Eight. So on screen, you have the Elite Eight bracket, so you can, remember who was facing off against who. But this is who you guys had to vote for. So now, again, on the channel, we don't waste time building suspense. Let's take a look at how you voted and how the Elite Eight panned out, and then I'll give some commentary on the other side of that. So in the 1 vs. 8 matchup, we have the defending champion American Express Platinum card versus this Discover It Cash card. Now, interestingly enough, the Discover It Cash card was in the news because we were about to start another quarter, so we had some quarterly categories to look at, but sadly it wasn't enough, and the American Express Platinum card continues its title defense, moving on with 67% of the vote. Now, in the 2 vs. 10, we saw the Chase Sapphire Preferred versus the Hilton American Express Aspire card. So basically one of the better travel cards from Chase that's been refreshed versus what some would say, maybe even myself, is one of the best hotel cards on the market, and a Chase American Express rivalry nonetheless. But the House of Diamond prevails, and then the Sapphire Preferred advances with 62.4% of the vote. Now, in the 3 vs. 6 matchup, we had the Capital One Venture X versus the Citi Custom Cash card. And it's very interesting because while we're in the tournament, the Venture X actually retired the 100K offer and came out with another offer that is good, but not as good. So I was wondering, would that hurt the Venture X? And it does not slow it up at all. Venture X advances with 62.4% of the vote. Now we jump over to the 4 vs. 5. The 4 vs. 5, we have again the House of Diamond versus American Express. So the Chase Freedom Flex versus American Express Gold card. Now this one could have gone down either way, but in the end, the Gold card wins. It's not a runaway, but it is a respectable win. Gold card advances with 57.8% of the vote. And so there you have it. That is how you guys voted. Now, overall, when I kind of closed the polls or started to tabulate up, I think we had about 235, 240 votes total, which is fantastic because we started the Elite Eight a day later because we had the Chase 5X categories on the last Monday when we normally would do this. So we're getting more people, we're getting more traction as the tournament's getting good. So that's good to hear. So that's how many votes we had total. Now overall, I'll put the bracket back on screen really quick and talk about how I voted. Now overall, it probably shouldn't surprise you that much, but I did pick the Platinum card. Again, I'm kind of seen as anti-Platinum, but it just wasn't really that fair of a matchup. I went with Freedom Flex, and it hurts me to my heart that the Chase Freedom Flex loses to the Gold card. I have both of those cards, but I'm Team House of Diamond all the way. Now, on the other side of the bracket, again, I did go Sapphire Preferred as well. I think with the refresh, the Sapphire Preferred is a really strong card, but again, I do love the Hilton Aspire as well. And then the bottom of the bracket, the 3 vs. 6, I ended up going with the Venture X, which is really hard because if you take a look at it, this is the way it should be because all of these cards left in the Elite Eight were fantastic cards, right? And, they're all relevant in the news. Even the Gold card has like a 90K offer going on right now. So sometimes I do wonder how much that plays a part. Now, I will say at the midway point of the tournament, I do think the Platinum card is hugely benefiting from being the 1 seed. Again, it was Commissioner's decision that the Platinum card, having been last year's champion, would get a first round bye from qualifying and be the 1 seed. But you can look at the rest of the bracket. Everyone else is really getting into it, man, with some tough competition. And not to take anything away from the Discover It Cash card, it should arguably get just as much shine as the Freedom and the Freedom Flex do. It just doesn't for some reason. Platinum has had an easier path, as it should be, though, as the 1 seed, though. So anyways, that's how I voted. Yes, it hurts me in my heart that you guys sent the Freedom Flex home. It's just tough, man. It's tough, but that's okay. You know, there's supposed to be some heartbreak in the tournament. So anyways, there we are. Now we're down to 4 cards left. So let's take a look at our matchups, and then we'll talk about how to vote and how to participate so you can make sure you are part of the action. So here we have it. The first matchup of the Final Four is going to be very interesting. On one side of the bracket, again, we have the defending champion American Express Platinum card. This time taking on its sister card or brother card, however you want to look at it, the American Express Gold card in the 1 vs. 5 matchup. Now, on the other side of the bracket, we have the 2 vs. 3, which is basically that side of the bracket's gone straight chalk. We have the Chase Sapphire Preferred, part of the old guard of travel cards, versus the newcomer, the Capital One Venture X card, sitting at the 3 seed. So overall, here's how your bracket shapes up. I'll put that on screen so you can see the matchups. Again, we have 4 cards left, and these are 4 powerhouse cards. We have representation from Amex, we have Chase, and then we have up-and-comer Capital. Well, Capital One's been around for a long time, but Capital One's kind of having a resurgence or coming out party. So I won't give any more commentary than that, other than to say that this is a really solid Final Four, and it's going to be very interesting to see how everyone votes. So with that, let's talk about voting. Now, again, if you're new here on the channel, we have 4 shows. Every Monday is the check-in show, right? So you're watching this on Monday. So what's going to happen here is there will be a Google form link down below. It'll be the first comment and the first link in the description as well. Now, you will have to sign into a Google account to vote. I know I've explained it before, but again, we get new people joining every time, so that's why I go over this every time. You have to sign in. I don't get your email address. My email address is on my YouTube page if you want to reach out. There's also the social media contacts and just commenting as well. But you do that so that no one can do what they did last year and write a script and just pound the ballot box for one card over and over and over again. So it's just to protect integrity of the tournament. I don't get your email address. So you're going to go in that Google form. You'll sign into your Google account, and you're just going to have 2 to pick from because we just have the 2 matchups that we previewed. It's going to be an A or B. Just pick one or the other. And then there you go. The following Monday, we come back to talk about it right here. So there you have it. That's how you vote. The schedule, I'll link it all down below so you can follow along and play at home. So again, I'll leave it there. I want to give commentary, but I can't because I don't want to influence anything. So I'll leave it there and save my commentary for next week. But you can give me your commentary down below. Let me know what you thought about the Elite Eight and what you think about these Final Four matchups. I would love to get your thoughts on that. So you guys, if you like this one, drop me a thumbs up down below. If you find it particularly interesting, of course, consider subscribing to the channel. Posting content just like this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and right back here every Sunday with all the news you can use in the week that was in credit and finance. The question, obviously, let me know who's going to win. Some of you guys have been calling your shots. Some of you guys have been trying to pick who I was going to pick, and you usually guess right. So love to hear your thoughts on that. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very soon in the next one.